Hello my gamers, today I will be telling you a creepypasta that I made on Hijack. Hope you guys enjoy. So this takes place pretty much when Splinter and Hijack had reunited. And instead of the turtles being welcoming, like I made them, they actually despised him even more for it. They're already really sketchy of Hijack from the get-go, so this just made everything even worse. They hated Hijack so much for this that they actually planned a way to get rid of him. On their next mission to find out Shredder, they had taken out the Foot Clan as they usually did. And when Hijack was throwing one of his little potions, they had actually decided to reflect the potion off of the Foot Clan member, and pretty much it hit him right in the face. So Hijack was really screaming in pain as his skin actually began to melt from this. And this wasn't even the worst part of it. They continuously decided to throw potions from his own belt that he personally made and just continued to throw it at him. They were yelling at him and told him to never ever return. So poor Hijack had ran off somewhere in that little lair that Shredder had made. So the day that they had returned to finish their last mission, it turns out that they had ended up finding Hijack's pretty much melted body. Of course, they didn't bother acknowledging the fact of what they had done and continued on their merry way. However, before they were actually completely done with the mission, one of them had started to hear voices coming from the halls. It sounded very much like Hijack's voice, crying and whimpering, asking why. So the turtles eventually decided to split up and hunt down Hijack that they thought was still alive. And one by one, each of them started to get picked off, and Leo was the only one left. Raphael was hung with a rope, Donatello was stabbed to death, and Mikey was dismembered. Leo was the only one left. And eventually, Leo had saw the monstrosity that Hijack had became because of them. The last words that Leo had heard was, "Why did you leave me?" This obviously was reflecting of what they had done to him and left him to die. They lied to Shredder and told him that he had died during the fight. And now that this was their punishment, death by their own comrade.